And Kasari never did anything about it. Poor Frankie. Yes. March the 23rd. Ooh. Thursday. 4:15 p.m. Looks like the sewer finally had to be dug up. Okay, we'll go up through the cellar. I want to show you this typical Kasari mess now that I've known the man for 2 years and a month. Now I know that he never had any intention of keeping a place neat, tidy, and good looking. This is Kasari. This is his rug. We're going in through the basement now. We're going to lock the door. So finally, he had to do the work on this sewer. Let's lock the door. There it is. And here is the sewer. And there's a strap for the camera. That belongs to Louise's family. And there's another dirty room in there, the old boiler room. This house had 2 boilers. Washing machine and dryer that don't work. And these are the Kasari plants. Let me get these up in the sun. And the fuse box that blew out 3 and 4 and 5 times a day. Another typical Kasari organized place. All these gutters that he never did work and finish. This was our original storage room. And this is our bulb, by the way. The wheelchair is still there. He's hidden it, but it's still there behind the white chairs. There's his new boiler and his new furnace. Isn't it amazing today? There's a music stand he claimed his father made for him. And these are left over by Gabor toys. Nice old house in very bad hands. These are the stairs that Glendora painted white. Lock the door, turn off the light. This is the hallway that Glendora had looking so nice. And up the dirty stairs. And I'm going to show you the perfect condition in which we kept the apartment. I have to wait a second before I go up the 4th flight. Okay. Perfect condition. The living room. This is our maroon rug. I'll have to come back and get it. 2 closets, so-called. Bathroom. These are Kasari's rugs. Toilet works. And of course this is all cleaned out. Everything's clean. Whoops. Forgot that towel. I'll leave the bounty for the next person in Goodwill. Go to the kitchen now. This is where Miles was. Thank God for Laura. Everything is cleaned out and washed. Walls are pristine. We keep things better than he does. Let's put this window down, leave a brush of air. It's his curtain. This is the so-called dining room. Yeah. Cupboards under the sink. Clean. We'll leave the dish detergent for Goodwill. Now we go to the front porch, which he called a bedroom. 9 windows, his drapes, and as you can see, we left it in perfect condition. The walls. Cold apartment, because he never kept it up. I think you should leave this window up too. Keep it aired out. The rug. The walls. This closet that was almost impossible to fit things into. This piece, typical Kasari workmanship, fell out and the closet was always tilted. I gotta take this board I picked out of the rubbish. Looking to the west, closet is fine. Walls are fine. Show you this door. I left something in front of me. Let me get that. Oh, it's Glendora. It's a heavy board. Okay. I think I got breath enough. Upstairs to the attic. And show you how we left that. We left this place a whole lot better than when we came in. This was all dust and old wood and scrap paper. I cleaned it all out. These are the stairs at Glendora, painted white. This is the place that I cleaned up that Debbie and Maria left so badly. There's a bed over there, 4 or 5 boxes, bags of clothes. This is Kasari's typical junk. This is a closed-in coat hanger. Coat rack. So I left it all cleaned out. Kasari never did fix this in the This is wide open in the wintertime. For a man. This is his rug. The green one. Down there's another rug of his. This is his rug, the Oriental. Wow. Climbing 4 flights of stairs. Okay, this was where we had the museum. A beautiful room. Tin ceiling. Isn't that nice? Looking to the west, and that's our closed-in coat rack, because we never had any closet space. And here's a hangman's knot, and I confronted Kasari. I was here, Kasari, and I looked at this. It's a hangman's knot, and he just looked at me. But he didn't understand. He didn't explain what it was. So this is how we left it. Perfect. In fact, we left it better than when we came in. That's it. Let's lock it up. Nice old house. It's too bad it fell into bad hands. Let's lock this one up. Goodbye, 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 and thank you. And here it is, the museum, the Glendora Pro Se and Public Access Museum. "16 columns, 128 file drawers. On March the 23rd, year 2000. The fights for rights and the research desk. People who use the museum can have a copy machine to copy things on, and can have a place to sit down and do their work. This is office 2. And a work desk. And Glennie's desk, who's in the middle of her appellant's brief. Gershon. Second Circuit, 2 kitty cat beds. And this morning, March the 25th, we restacked this. Franklin's newspaper clippings and Glendora's videotapes, our careers. This goes out to the sun deck. And Marlon went out last night and he hasn't come back, and I am sick to my heart. This is rotate tapes and office supplies. And here is the sun deck. Please come back, Marlon. Please come back. Please come back, Marlon. This is Sunday morning on March the 26th, Anno Domini, at 8:45. You want to see our door? That's our door, good old-fashioned door. And that's our living room window. And we have the whole first floor. It's such a rush on Sunday morning. Get up at 5. Go to the bathroom. Brush. Weigh 172 pounds. Bath. Beds. Get dressed. Gather the laundry, scrub the shirts. Tidy up the kitchen. Feed the cats. Do the litter pan. Drive all the way to New Rochelle to the laundromat. Get the wash in. Get the clothes to dry. Do the to-do list. Do the logs. Start the legal papers. Get the clothes out. Drive back. Get the laundry in. Fill up the trunk with rubbish boxes.
get ready for church, pack up the legal papers, go back to New Rochelle, wait for Jean, go to the post office, get Franklin to choir, do the compost, and now go into church and do the legal paper Cassidy. Annotate the
who did such a good job. And here is their leader in the closet.
Yeah, I'm going to show you tapes.
And this is Sam.
I'm going to show you tapes.
There you are. Good job, people. Good job.
We tried. Thank you.
Sing me the first line right now.
We already forgot it. My Lord,
The solos were good. The solos were okay.
crucified. I forgot what was next.
Very good.
Oh, good morning. He likes being on camera.
Hi, Rob.
Goodbye, editing at Lynbrook for Wednesday, March the 29th. We thank you very, very much. And that's the door to the studio. And this is our new carpet. We got a nice new carpet. This is the fire in our new house, in the fireplace. And there's the man of the house sitting next to the fire. And of course you have to have a cat. And Glennie's all set up to screen her programs that she made today. And the other fireplace is in there.
Come here, Rock.
This is the Great River. The Great River. What a great river. And this is the Tappan Zee Bridge. And that goes to New York City. And that's partially what made New York great. And now we head for Peekskill. Oh, wait a second. Bear Mountain State Park Visitor Center. March 30, 2000, Thursday. On our way to Peekskill, we tried a different way. Isn't it beautiful? This is the Palisades Parkway, interstate, New Jersey and New York. B completed as dialed. Bear Mountain Lake? Bear Mountain Bridge?
Peekskill.
Peekskill.
Didn't used to be a toll bridge. You have the money?
Yep. There you go. Get a receipt, please. Here you are, sweetie.
Hello. Receipt, please. Thank you.
$1.
Hi.
Oh, and you were scared when you were 6 years old.
Yeah.
Is this the Great River?
This is it.
The Great River, 20 miles north. Is this Bear Mountain in front of us?
That looks the most like it might have been Bear Mountain, yeah.
Peekskill to the south. Was it pretty?
Very pretty.
Oh, this is Cortland? And this is Franklin and Glendora distributing a chat with Glendora. First we went to Harrison Cablevision, and then to White Plains Public Access, and then to Rockland Cablevision, and now we're going to Peekskill Media One AT&T. Oh boy, did you know all this was up here?
Yeah, this is the way we came way back then.
You came this road way back then, Route 6202? You still going up the mountain? And there's the Hudson River down there. Costs $1. That's better than $3 on the Tappan Zee. Isn't it pretty? God is great. God is great. Boy, that truck's doing a lot of work against gravity.
Here's the Great River.
Without fences or retaining walls or anything.
This is how Pataki comes down from Albany. Peekskill, Pataki. There's the Hudson. There's the Hudson. We are on Route 6202, going into Route 9, going into the Taconic State Parkway, Peekskill. We just missed News 12, taking a picture. Junction 35, this is another one of our roads. This is such a dark and dreary parking garage, Peekskill. We're going to go to the court. Believe me, it's a dark and dreary court too. This is Marr and Bierbrower. This court is in default. I had sued this court, and they are in the United States Court of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit in New Orleans. Pataki. The judge was Bierbrower. He was quite lenient, although he wouldn't reduce the bail on the man in handcuffs. He wouldn't reduce it from $1,000. The court-appointed lawyer said that he was honorably discharged from the Marines, honorably discharged from the Army, that he had gone to college in Arizona. And they took him away in handcuffs. It was criminal court today. And I must have watched for 20 minutes. And I was forced, against my rights, to leave my camera. Camera is fine. Now we'll go back to Frankie and the 1993 Lincoln. And then we'll buy Frankie a senior citizen coffee. And then we go to Yorktown. What time is it? Well, 2:22 p.m. was a magic minute. And that was a prayer to praise God for Bear Mountain and the Bear Mountain Park. Okay, fade out. The straps get on all the buttons. Fade out. Yorktown. News. Carl Pagano has left Cablevision. He's been here 10 years, and he's left. There's been no asphalt put over it, and you can see what the rain has done to the sand. Somebody's in my parking place. Hold it, Franklin, please. Thanks. J40 74E.
Well, let me get this one here. Wait a second. X68 OPP.
Right.
Okay. Magnolia's not in bloom. March 30th. Straight back. Forsythia. At 5 p.m. Year 2000. That apartment is empty. Goodbye. 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 New Rock City. New Rock City. New Rock City. Right here is where that stupid Everett sideswiped the 1980 Lincoln. Right here. And that cheat O'Rourke and that cheat Kelly. This is going to be the hotel, and this is going to be the park. Memorial Drive. Nothing has changed in the apartment from the way we left it. Nothing has changed in the attic from the way we left it. The maroon rug is in the trunk. The keys still work. The door locks have not been changed. Burling Lane, where TCI used to be.
How about
Back in the good old days.
across the hall?
I could see no change in the apartment across the hall. It looked the same as it did when I was there last time. And there's where James Auto Body is. What is the minister's name?
McCaig or McCraig.
That's Buell versus Mildworm going to the Supreme Court of the United States of America. I have 13 legal papers to do today, Friday, the last day of March. And as you can see, this was just loaded with piles, but we have cleaned this up a whole lot. That pile is Glendora versus Mildworm, Bruiser Ken rather. And that's going back into the file because it can't
It's not going to the Supreme Court. This is Franklin paying the MCI. Marlon went out this morning and is missing again. And this is our new CD player. Cameras, Hitachis. This is the studio at Lynbrook. And this is April 11, 2000. I took my one of my many public access training courses here. In the background you hear a dub being made of a chat with Glendora. Look at the size of this compared to mine. Now people borrow equipment from Cablevision and they bring it back here and then it's put in this cabinet. 2 people came in today with equipment that they had borrowed. This is the control room that goes with the studio.
And I wrote a motion for default judgment. I wrote this motion to Francis X. Nicolai, who is the new administrative judge for the county of Westchester Supreme Court.
Herein we're making, we have to make every week we have to make a 2-hour tape for Cross River.
I wrote to him.
So it would consist of the 2 programs that are made every week.
For my complaint, which was something like
plus maybe some other archives hanging around.
$800,000 in punitive and compensatory damage. And that Kasari was in default.
This is the satchel that carries in the videotapes, and then the backpack that carries in the videotapes.
F-R-E-Y was in default. He prefers to call it Frey, but you better spell it Frey. And that Nicholas P. Barone was in default. So I asked for my costs and my damages because that was a motion to dismiss the case, and that Cher and Generoso and Gail Rice and the clerks, in fact the whole New Rochelle court en banc, must recuse. That happened when we got to court. And
so the Cross River tape must be.
But I want a motion to dismiss the case. Because Kasari doesn't have.
This is my camcorder number 2,
and
I'm videotaping with my camcorder number 3. This is all the VHS editing system.
It's funny when you don't have court. Anyway, so we have to use the administrative judge, and the motion for default judgment was made to him, and that was written on Sunday, and it was posted on Monday.
Let's go down the hall and see
now,
how Franklin's doing.
Levin is in default.
This is the men's and women's room. I think is very nice, except that you can't lock the door. And when you sit on the john, people are forever opening the door. So you have no privacy. Now I'll show you the toilet. And this has gone on for a year, okay? When you flush this toilet, you have to hold the handle down. If you don't, it stops. So you have to hold it down to make it work. I don't know what this is up here.
couple of weeks ago, it was beeping every 5 seconds. This came from the studio, another old set. That's the head end I told you about. This jacket has been here 3 months. It's a very expensive jacket. The person who left it here never claimed it, and nothing's been done to try to get in touch with the person who left it here. This is the lunch I left for my associate producer, Lori, and we filled a wastebasket. This is some of the load that I have to take. I think it's about 10 articles. We leave. It's much neater. Let's turn out the lights. And this is Franklin, after Vishti, landlord's son, hit him on the head with the front door and knocked him down the 2 steps, and he landed on the concrete sidewalk. And his gluteus maximus. December 23rd, 2 days before Christmas. And this is 2 Sundays before Easter. Electromagnetic waves. The closest you can get to God. Well, it takes 4 loads to get in.
What do you want to eat?
Oh, thank you. Those are to mail?
Yeah, this is mail.
What's the other bag?
My
Those supplies? 1 and 2? Okay, thanks. These are the tapes to mail.
yeah.
About how many? 14 this week? Last week it was 18. And this is the camcorder bag. Goodbye. It's 2:36 p.m. April 11, 2000, Tuesday. Riding along in luxury on our way home. Good work was done. Ross Island. This is the Atlantic Ocean. Very nice walk for people to walk along and roller skate along and bicycle. Sit down and look out. Pretty soon we'll see the bridge.
3-mile bridge. $3.50 coming and going. $7 a trip. This is 495 coming into I-95. To the left is New York City. To the right is Westchester and Connecticut, New England. And here's where the road splits. Now up here about a mile or two, it comes into I-95. Co-op City, cliff dwelling in the extreme. Coming off of I-95 into the Hutch. The Hutchinson River Parkway, named after Anne B. Hutchinson. No, thank you. Vernon. Rain. This is why we address them with a magic marker. One. Norwalk, Connecticut. 2. Peekskill, Kentucky. 3. 4. Santa Fe, New Mexico. 5. Los Alamos, New Mexico. 6. West Seneca, New York. 7. Where was that one? Yorktown. 8. Great Neck. 9. Riverhead. 10. Wainscott, that's LTV, East Hampton. So only 10 this week, or maybe we miscounted. Last week there were 18. This week so many have to be delivered. So that was 11 we mailed? And so, what didn't get mailed this week? Okay, 12 would be New Rochelle,
No.
13 would be Yonkers,
12 and 13 would be
14 would be
Nassau and
Hauppauge, and Lori takes that. And Nassau, the biggest one, is 15. And Harrison is 16, White Plains is 17. April shower, 17. What comes after that? Manhattan is 18. Cross River is 19. What else is there?
Everything, I'd say.
19, but we're on 22 systems. And Grand, and I think we were on Fleetwood. And what time is it? 3:34. This is my new watch, and I love it.
This is Cedar. We're looking out with Cedar. I think Fleetwood's the next one. Down that way.
It has an alarm, has a timer, tells you the date, tells you the hour and the minute and the second, tells you the day.
There's Fleetwood.
More cliff dwellers. We went 54 miles. We left at 8:18. We're home at 3:40. Seven and a half hours times 2 people. Key to the door. So far, this key has cost $3,600. Nice old-fashioned vestibule. We got the curtains down and they're going to be washed. Nice old-fashioned door. Sounds like the old-fashioned doors. Look how thick it is. Three closets. Closet 1, 2, this is my video closet. All my video equipment and videotapes are in one closet. Living room. The footage is 1,000 square feet. 1,000 square feet. Dining room. We have had 2 dinner guests. We had a fire last night here. Our 5th fire in the fireplace. A built-in china closet. All glass shelves. A built-in dining room cupboard. Many drawers. All glassed in. The kitchen, 22 cabinets. Great big food pantry. Brand new stove, dishwasher. This looks to the north. A beautiful refrigerator. Just beautiful. And a self-closing door. That's to keep you from getting too fat. Here is the bathroom, looking to the south. Hallway, chandelier, and a chandelier there. 1,000 square feet. And here is a pussycat. Oh, what a nice pussycat. This is office 2. Franklin's desk, Glendora's desk. Out here is the sun deck. This is the careers, Franklin's newspaper career, his newspaper clippings, and Glendora's videotapes. Nice big closet there. And this is office 1. Nice big closet there. And this is the museum, 128 boxes. 3 windows in this room, and see how nice this is going to be, the museum. Red, white, and blue boxes. We've got 3 columns done. And there's the paint for the rest of the columns. Where is the time? This is our telephone desk. This is a box of office supplies. And this is our telephone desk. Now, let's go out. This is another great big closet. They're both very big. We ended up with piles of unused shelves and unused kitchen cabinets and unused drawers. This goes out into the foyer. And this is Franklin. Hello, Franklin.
Hello.
Oh, you brought in all that? My goodness. I can probably get the rest. I'm really a truck, you know. I'm not a person. I just carry things. I carry things from one place to another. Here's one more. Okay, this is a backpack full of videotapes. We'll pick up the litter. 1980 Lincoln. He's sicker than ever. Hello? Who lives here? Do you live here?
Yeah.
Open the trunk. The booster cables, 2 CBS umbrellas, the wrappers, and oil for the 1980 Lincoln. Last load. I turned off the alarm. Okay, put the camera in the box.
Block the Lincoln. Oh, darn. Close the trunk again. Push buttons all day. All day editing, push buttons. Okay. Before we close the camera and start screening Chat with Glendora that we edited today, let's get a shot of the two Lincolns together in front of our house. There they are. And April 11, year 2000. 3:54 p. Where's Ginny? Rug wet? Makes you want to go in? Okay. The American flag flies. Home on a dark, damp day, and a fire in the fireplace. You like that, Frankie?
Oh, yeah.
What you doing now? Your bookkeeping?
No, meditation.
This is a camcorder 2, and it's rewinding, and we're screening over here. Make sure we have the programs. And there's the end of that program. My tree is coming back to life, and I'm very happy about that. These poor plants. I thought the weather was going to be good. It didn't hurt the plants. There's Franklin's built-in china closet. So now we will do all this work. Screening the 8mm, labeling the 8mm, put the 8mm away, label the 3/4 inch, label the VHS for next week. The Chat with Glendora will be done until Saturday when it has to be videotaped again. Companion house next to it. This is at Greenridge and Bryant. Isn't that a great house? See the Widow's Walk way up there in the peak? I always liked this house too. Has a great big lot. That's the garage that belongs to it back there. So many times they build these beautiful houses on little tiny lots so they can get more tax money. We're going west on Greenridge. This is March 28th, 2000. Here's some more forsythia.
In just a second, we're going to go by the field and go by 21 Greenridge Avenue, where we lived for 6 years and accomplished so much. And also where we won a big landlord-tenant fight and a big court fight. There's some forsythia. And here's 21 Greenridge. Look at all the vehicles. There's vehicles all over the place. This was our apartment right here. We had it looking a lot better than that. And there's the same old mailman. It looked like the same old mailman. We called about an apartment here, and the man never got back to us. And we used to live here. See the house with the red roof? And we used to live there. This is Longview, coming into Grove Street, coming into the county court. White Plains Post Office to serve Ramos. It's our appeal of that idiot Gershon affirming idiot Azrak, affirming the trumped up assault case to make us withdraw our civil suit, and it didn't work. They really lost on that. They did it to make us withdraw the civil suit, and we never would. Where is the civil suit today? Well, Franklin is taking it to the United States Supreme Court of the United States of America, and Glendora has Nickerson in the United States Court of Appeals for the Third Circuit in Philadelphia. And you see the civil suit is far from withdrawn. It's going on. And that's the county courthouse. Look at this stuff. Torn right off. Isn't that terrific? And boo to you. 6 floors of injustice. 6 floors of taxpayer waste. Federal Courthouse, White Plains. We go through this intersection, and then we come to the White Plains Post Office. And there's Rick's, where we spent so much money on the 1980 Lincoln. And here's the post office. This is Sachs over here. That's his building. So I take him all my papers so you can see the great work that's going on behalf of America. This is the McCallion building, the county office building. And that's a county welfare building or something. And this is looking toward America.
Yes, she'll be there in like 10 minutes. What? I can hear you.
Is this vehicle illegally parked?
White Plains Parking Authority, you know, is run by the state of New York. It's got any money in the meter. Oh, isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? City of White Plains. Okay? Parking Authority. And a meter. Empty. Ha ha ha. This is March the 28th, year 2000. Okay, this is my order. What's your guess what it was? I would say $60. Second guess is 70. Hi.
Hello, how you doing?
Fine, how are you doing? $3.23. Goodbye, Euclides.
Bye.
20 bags. $80. $4 a bag. I just took him for a ride and he rides beautifully. But nothing's been done for him. The poor fella down here all alone. He's lonesome. Katie is eating ravioli. Cheap vegetarian ravioli, just as she did when she was a baby kitten. This is to match the 1987 picture we have of her. The Inns of Court. Brad Sachs' office. 99 Court Street. On a Friday. The last Friday in April. And Mr. Sachs has invited us to lunch. Hi, Marie.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you? Say hi, Franklin.
Where do you want to go?
Or
Yeah, soda's fine, yeah. Regular Pepsi or?
Pepsi or?
Root beer?
No, regular Pepsi. Glendora, what do you?
We had such a good dinner. We had baked ziti and salad. And bread. It was good. Brad went back to work.
And it's such a shame because they're the best donuts in town. Now you're giving them commercial. But if you're saying they were robbed last night, that's informational. That is not a call to action.
Okay. Then what about food preparation? That's a good example. Going with the donuts. Okay. So, you know.
You can do that generically without saying we do it better than the people next door.
Well,
You're
yeah,
talking about generically how
I'm not saying that you do it better, but you have to say where it's done. I mean, that's why nobody is interested in just watching donuts with nothing around it, nobody looking at it,
Well,
just floating.
It's 8:30 on the button. And here's a chat with Glendora with a fireside chat with Glendora. Isn't that fun? There it is, folks, 8:35. Good for you, Tyrone. And this is at Harrison, and this is May the 3rd, 2000, Anno Domini. We just served Brian McNeil, and we served James L. Dolan and Charles F. Dolan. You want some bread? This is Saturday, May 6th. Galgano versus James Dolan. Here, we'll give you some bread. Come here. You got a lot of babies. Oh, that's good. You all like it. Oh, you like bread, huh? Your babies, these are kind of old babies. Who's that? Your mother-in-law? Have you got enough? Do you want some more? Huh? Do you want more? You're propaganda. Yeah, you're propaganda. And you're Mother Goose. Here, I'll go get you some more. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 babies. Cheaper by the dozen. Let me go get you some more. This is May 9th, Tuesday, 2000. This is Penny Cat. The time is 8 o'clock. We have to head for Lynbrook. But I want you to see that the red, white, and blue office is done. 112 boxes. This is the telephone desk. This is the think drawer desk. That's the file paginate hours and dollars desk. This is the copying desk. We are thrilled how it came out. The Glendora Pro Se and Public Access Museum. We did it all for you, Penny, so you could lie there. And we might as well take a look at the revisions in Office 2. That was Office 1. Unfortunately, there's a whole lot of work to do. It's not very neat. Good morning, Franklin.
Hello.
What?
Good morning.
This is Franklin's newspaper career, and a lot of it Glendora's television career. We took those boxes out of there. Now, and this is a sun deck. And the temperatures lately have been 90 degrees. This is my video closet. That's the VHS. This is LTV, who used $8 worth of stamps when 3 would have done just as fine. And this is camcorder 1, and the battery pack for camcorder 1, the VCR, the 2 boxes that go, rather the 2 satchels that go here are ready to go to Lynbrook to edit. The satchel and the backpack of tapes to edit. We had to buy a second backpack and a 5th something to carry. And down here is the return box, tapes that are returned, and the 3/4 inch box. Here is the Wednesday box. Those are the tapes that you have to label when you come back from Lynbrook, get them ready for the next week. That's archives up there. Both of those are archives. And the box way back in is equipment, Canon equipment. Attachments, adjustments, accessories. There's the new Aaron's box that we painted blue. This is the lunch box. No, the Aaron's box was out on the other table in Office 2.
Well, this tree, I'm so happy with the tree. It was dead. It looked like it was dead. Had nothing on it. Everything fell off. But I had faith and I kept watering it. Now it's going up into the ceiling. It's coming nicely. This is where I videotape. You recognize that. This is the china closet and the built-in dining room cupboard. I put a new light into the bathroom. I love this counter that goes between the dining room and the kitchen. Let me show you this new light. The fruit drying, pantry, back door, lovely refrigerator. The stove is all fixed now. Look at that, the clock works. Everything works. It's a beautiful stove. General Electric finally got it fixed. And this is the bathroom. And Mr. South thinks the pink keratin is beautiful. And litter pans. We have 7 litter pans for the cats. Let me show you the rest of the... we've got to repair this lampshade. Got a lot of work to do. I should stay in all day, but I can't. I have to edit. Isn't that a nice radiator cabinet? And the window seats all piled up and the car has to be loaded. I wish I could stay and get things tidy and clean. Are you walking better, Franklin? And so, loaded up for Lynbrook. Get the 1980 Lincoln into the parking place. And we're late. And get started. This is cliff dwelling to the extreme. This is a monstrosity called City Island. It's no more than 2 or 3 miles from where we live. We're going down the Hutchison Parkway. Just leaving Pelham, coming into the Bronx. Have you seen enough? This is Ginny, and it's on Wednesday, May the 10th. Frankie and Glennie are painting their naughty cypress desk, which is 45 years old. It was our wedding suite, right, Frankie?
Right.
I think it's kind of pretty. Frankie and Glennie did 60 telephone calls today. Then we had to work 2 hours getting out those public access user agreements, to which, of course, we don't agree to anything. Franklin, do you think that we should put it on the burn on the chair? Right there?
Good idea. Well,
Can't make it look worse, I guess. Last night we were up until 8 o'clock doing Chat with Glendora. Label the 3/4 inch. Label the VHS. Oh, we work so hard and we never have any free time. What time is it now? It's nearing 7 o'clock. I had a nice menu planned. I don't know if we'll ever get a chance to cook it. Noodles Alfredo and green peas and grillers, vegetarian hamburgers, and a dessert of some kind. There's the desktop all varnished and it looks nice. Looks very nice. It has to dry for 12 hours. And Franklin is running the dishwasher. This is the first time we've ever turned on the dishwasher. What do you think about it, Franklin?
Sounds good. I put it on the short run. Just rinse and rinse.
There's the GE stove we worked so long on. What'd you say?
Rinse and fold.
Rinse and what?
They have one rinse and fold. They have one cycle. Hot scrubber and normal wash. And then there's a white wash.
Another cupboard over here. And food pantry. It dries the dishes?
Yes.
Franklin and Glendora on the LIE, going east to Riverhead. This is a real adventure for us. We have just left Hicksville, and the time is 4:50 p.m. There were severe tie-ups on the Cross Bronx from the Bronx River Parkway to the 295 Troggs Neck Bridge. And then worse than that was the tie-up on the Northern State for no reason at all. All the way from where we got on at Grand Central Parkway all the way almost to Hicksville. And Barbara and Bob Goldberg had left at 4:20. They waited until 4:20 for us. We got there at 4:45. So we are on our own in the luxury car. Let's hear some music played on the CD through the tape player in the 1993 Lincoln. It certainly is a comfortable ride.
That would have to be the second. That would have to be Brooklyn, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would have to be the second department. May 12th, Friday, 6 p.m., 5 o'clock traffic. And apparently he lives in Rockland. Franklin says the car was bought in Virginia.
Very much afraid to.
Hi, Glendora.
Hi, Rich.
Good morning, Franklin.
Hi, Brad. I'm so glad to see you.
Unified, or we start small groups, and then they're not really consistent because unfortunately there's no money in public access. The only thing it generally does for most persons is to cost them money. Some persons have probably a profitable little commercially from it, and if they have, well, God bless them, because the whole premise of it is that it's not supposed to be a commercial endeavor, but it costs to produce programs. I have trained over the years maybe 5 or 6 different. The interrupt to just say is that's number 3, because you're going to do that for everybody.
Okay, sorry.
So everyone will know that. But
Public
we can
access
just get to
produces
the.
a lot to say.
He's going to be
Sometimes
doing
we
an
get
overview. That's right. Oh, I know it.
He's raring to go. Hold him back, hold him back.
I'm Kelly with Irish Express on Thursday nights, channel 71 at 8 at 7 p.m.
Hi, Jim Burness, Irish Express TV, and we're on in the Woodbury and Hop systems.
I'm Martin Asrubi. I have a show in Hopper, Riverhead too, and now here in Woodbury. And 4:30 in Spanish, Llamada Final. Final call.
What day? What's it called?
Sunday, 4:30.
My name is Germán Escobar, the Simon program, Sunday 4:30, Llamada Final is in Spanish program, Hampstead.
My name is Rich Einhorn. We produce Model Railroading on Long Island, which has been on public access TV for 4 years. We also produced for a short while a show called My Video is on cable TV in George County too, where we encourage people to contact us so that we could teach them how to do public access television. I was the founder of the public access movement by suggestion of Glendora. Glendora originally wanted it to be called Rich Einhorn in the public access movement, but I decided that my name should not confuse, some of the politicians as to what our agenda was. So I decided to keep it more generic. And in the last few years, Bob's really taken the helm of, I guess, being the forerunner of the movement itself, where when there are issues like this that flared up, I can only thank everybody who's been involved with the public access movement, to the extent that with very few people, with the exception of the room, is that we've all sort of known each other because we've made phone calls in the past, I believe, because of the movement, just to get opinions on how Cablevision is treating you. Are you having any problems? Can we help you? And then I think it was actually to our advantage tremendously that Cablevision didn't expect, I guess, such a camaraderie of public access producers, because I think they all see us in a way sometimes as just individuals with our own little issues, and it's been a while, I guess, or at least the last 4 years, they haven't seen us all together in the same room, voicing the same concerns.
I'm Rebecca Carley. I did the show What's Ailing America. Dr. Carley Responds. I've been doing it for 2 years. I was taught by Glendora, and I'm very grateful for that. And I'll tell someone.
What is the name of the program?
What's Ailing America, Dr. Carley Responds. I talk about different political issues and different things.
What time?
Okay, at this point it's on Tuesday nights at 10 p.m. at channel 71. In Hopog it's on Wednesday nights at 11:30 on channel 25. And on TCI it's on Wednesday nights at 9:30 on channel 1, I believe.
I'm Bob Horn. I'm kind of in support of a couple different programs right now on public access. Families in Transition and Spirit. Families in Transition, I believe, is on at 6 o'clock on Monday in Woodbury. The show. Spirit, do you remember? I think it's Sunday night.
I have his
suggestion. I see a paper going around. Is it for the names?
Yes, for name,
and telephone
addresses,
number?
and
Yeah, I
email.
will suggest if
Thank everyone. Okay, we all know who we are now.
Who are you, young man? What is your name? Oh, you know a lot about public access, don't you?
Okay, so your
What
dad
he
knows
wants to
what.
know.
He knows, ask him what he knows about model railroading.
Brett, come over here for a moment, please. This could be very important. Why don't you just go up within a few feet of Glendora, and just for a moment talk about,
He
maybe
can do
your
it from
feelings of
his
that?
chair.
Well, there are times that he'll,
He can talk from his seat.
I know that.
no, but there are times where he'll,
DJ guy. On that second page.
Excuse me. Brett, I remember when you were 6 years old, we couldn't stop you from talking.
Is involved. They show the high school football game. They show town halls meetings. Okay? And this is made use of to knit a community together so that people know what's going on and they don't pull off the deals that they're pulling on Long Island. Whether it's the Wilco Wiper deal, if you've been living here long enough, you know that's put us in hock for more than $20 billion over the next 20 years. Because they have these big debts to pay, they can't do anything they want. Okay, so that's a bigger picture that we have to look at. Now here on Long Island, there are things going on that we don't know about usually because the media don't tell us. And one of those things is that the Dolan family is negotiating the sale of Cablevision to AT&T. AT&T currently owns 30%. They bought up Cablevision's holdings in Boston recently. You probably saw that. And the Dolan family made AT&T in those areas where it operates public access is not friendly to public access either. So if the Dolan family could deliver Cablevision with a greatly atrophied public access movement, they could probably get another $100 million out of AT&T, and that may be a consideration of what they're doing, because this new program they've implemented is far worse than the one before. They really are trying to destroy public access, and I think of what's their motivation. I mean, they're making plenty of money from 100 other channels. And it seems to me, and this is just my speculation, that they're trying to get a better price on the sale to AT&T. So keep that in the back of your mind.
It could also be politically motivated.
yeah, see, Bob, I really disagree with the financial aspect. I really think that they don't want the public to have any voice.
I quite
think
agree.
it's really
probably a
that
combination.
basic.
Press the red button.
Yeah.
Okay. You got as big a close-up as you can.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move over here and lean over. Okay? Let me show you something else. See this thing here?
Yeah.
We move this back and forth. See this button right here?
Yeah.
That's your zoom button. So move that back and forth with this finger. Okay. This is the closet that I painted last night at 8 p.m. while Franklin was taking his bath and I was waiting to help him in and out of the bathtub, and I am so pleased with this. I have wanted this for a long, long time. Doesn't that look nice? Now that's 1 out of 3. So I have number 2 to do. It's too dark for you to see it. The video closet. Take that all out. And then this closet here. So nice to have 3 closets, but it's nice to have them. And this is all of the stuff that came out of closet 1. So I'll return that now, Sunday morning, before I go to the laundromat.
It's May the 17th, and this is our fellowship luncheon, Christ United Methodist Church, and it's breaking up now at 1:58 p.m. And that's Mabel, and that's Hazel Mayer, and Helen Pierpont, and Pastor Ferrari, and Lloyd.
Yeah, one person can't do it.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. This is May 22nd, Monday, 7 p.m. I fell on this poor arm. And it was at 10 o'clock last night. We bandaged it. We haven't looked at it since. It's been a damp and very cold day. In fact, a whole fortnight. I soaked it last night very briefly and put Bengay on it. This isn't smell-o-vision. You can smell the Bengay. I kept it warm all day. This is the first time we've looked at it. Is there suspense? I really can't turn it to do this. There it is. I don't know if it's swollen. I don't know if it's swollen.
I wouldn't say not much.
And about moving it, no, not today. Can't move that. Oh no. Where's it sore? Okay, it starts here. Sore, very, very sore. Sore. I guess it's not sore there. Okay.
Can you turn around so that I can get the other side of the arm?
Oh, this way?
Yeah.
Okay. Gets the light on it. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Franklin. Okay. All right. Push the red button. We'll soak it. Push the red button before you move the camera.
I did. I pushed it.
Okay, well, is it on pause? Does it say P-A-U-S-E, or does it say? This is our brave tree that we gave up for dead, and this is May 26th, and look at all of the leaves. Isn't it wonderful? What do you say, Franklin?
Yes, I say also. That's right. It's nice to have a tree with leaves.
We have to use camcorder 2 now for footage until we get Sony tapes, because camcorder 3 is injured, the way my wrist is injured, and it will take only Sony tapes. Okay, here it is, just as good as new. May 26th. Let's go out through the old-fashioned. I don't think I can do it. My wrist's so sore. No, I can't do it. The old-fashioned thick doors. Let's go down and see the peonies. What a great creation of God. Look at this. Isn't that great? Okay, now we have to use camcorder 3, until we get 8mm, Sony 8mm videotape. Hi. Hi, cutie. Here's our Chariot, our 1980 Lincoln Continental Mark VI. Some of the things have been done on him. Let's go over and see. It's 4 o'clock on May 26th, Friday, 2000. This is car 54. Where are you?
Another 20 years.
Joe, thank you for fixing my car.
Oh, it's our pleasure, Glendora.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
This is Jimmy Epifanio.
E-P-I-F-A-N-I-O.
That's what I said.
Now let me show you this. Come here, I want to be on film. Friends, come here.
No.
I have news for you. If I call the EPA, this car goes off the road right now, lady. Let's put it on film. At 11. News at 11. News at 11. Call up. And I'm positive about this.
But the front part, Glendora, the actual piece of steel that the sheet metal screw would go into, like we put here, it's not there anymore. It's completely gone.
It left?
I don't know where it is. But so you got the sheet metal screw in the back corner, but in the front corner over here.
Okay. Okay.
Now, but what did you say he should have sold? He should have
he's got to save me that maroon piece. He left me 15 cents.
Oh, okay, well.
But get that string that's hanging down there, please.
Which one? This?
Yeah.
It's not a string, it's a wire tie holding some
Okay,
wires.
push it up underneath. Can you find that maroon piece? It's very easy to take it off. You slide it right off.
Wait, what piece you talking about?
Huh? Right there. He's left the tan piece on instead of the maroon piece.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Can you find it in the rubbish?
Well, hold on, let me speak to,
All clean and shiny. You want to see him again? Okay, with my poor hand here. Ooh. I fell on my wrist and bent it. Ow. Ow. Here he is. Oh, nice and shiny. Here's the two Lincolns side by side. 1993 Lincoln. Look at him, isn't he handsome? glare of the sun, I can't tell whether I'm getting a good picture of him or not. These are Franklin's treats because the job is done. Now we're going home. I gotta get some 8mm videotape because camcorder number 3 fell and broke his wrist. But you can make Sony videotape work in it. Sony.
Yeah, as long as I make it. Yeah. It's better not freaking flip either.
Dwayne Reed? Do you know how to get there? Do you know how to get there? See if I can read it to you. Date 5/17/2000. 175 TBC. Warning. Sheriff's Office, City of New York. This property has been seized by the Sheriff of the City of New York to satisfy something unpaid, I guess, outstanding judgments. Sheriff. Person who attempts to tamper or interfere with this property will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Seized. Sheriff, City of New York. Sheriff, 106. Telephone. 212-788-8800. Number 99018-408. One week ago, at this time, 3:30 in the afternoon, we came home desolate. Our 1980 Lincoln was in prison, and he never did anything wrong. This Saturday was so much happier. Memorial Day Saturday, May 27, 2000. Franklin was doing the envelopes for the temporary restraining order on Cablevision to enjoin them from putting into effect the July 1st public access kit, the anathema. Paper. Forget the rubbish bags, they haven't been taken out yet. This was all put in last Tuesday. This is where we bring a chat with Glendora. The cable cast on Time Warner. Yorkie up the street. There's Rick's. I don't go there anymore. It is sort of an interesting house. It's a green one. And I think that second floor is empty. These people over here, they used to keep this place so perfectly. Now they don't cut the grass. And here's the Wonder Car. Isn't he handsome? The 1980 Lincoln. And Franklin sitting in it. And the White Plains Post Office, and I can never find the postmaster, Rebecca Agostini. And what day is today? It's a beautiful last day of May, 1931. I mean 2000, year 2000. Boo! And there's the cross of Christ. I'm going to take the papers. The Inns of Court. Murray Woodrow, WASP. This is Courtland at noontime. Cheap and cheat judges walk up and down here. And you know what what that is. 19 Floors of Injustice. And this is the county office building, Westchester. Now the Attorney General, State of New York, useless office that it is, has moved out of here. And this parking lot is all empty. See, this is the old post office. May 31st, 2000. Wednesday, perfect day. Coming into Harrison now. It's Thursday. Last Thursday of the month, but really it's the first Thursday of the new month. And we're distributing tapes. White Plains is the next one. White Plains Post Office, Rockland. You and your husband go for rides? Yeah, we go for rides. We go for long rides. Well, that's nice, isn't it? Oh yes, we have a good time. Ooh. Town hall. Ooh. Look at judges. This is Purdy Street. This is just about the end of the footage tape. Hand in 2 New Rochelle's, hand in 2 Harrisons. Tell them no audio. Get their telephone number. And here's little rinky-dink Cablevision at Harrison. Much better than Anthony Giordano had it. And nobody's here at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, rinky-dink Harrison. Nobody's here. So I had to put the tapes through the mail slot. Then I have to leave this note on the door. What a bunch of rinky-dinks. 47 Purdy Street.
Thank you.
Tell people your name.
My name is Darryl Jenkins. I'm the host of Woodford Arts and Entertainment.
Aren't they lovely? Look at all those tapes. Hidden Truth and A Chat with Glendora. Last Thursday of the month. There's 5 A Chat with Glendora and 5 The Hidden Truth. Hello? This is Route 304, Rockland County. Cablevision. And that's the other end of the culvert. Tappan Zee Bridge. Going over the Hudson River. New York on the Hudson South. Albany on the Hudson North. And north and south cars. And at the other end, a ripoff. Tarrytown, New York.